will say, I sense something on you. I see some residue. Where you been? What you been looking at? I sense some perversion on you. Put that mic down. You ain't gonna do worship tonight. Your real father get up after you done did worship and said, that wasn't even anointed. Y'all need to go pray. I'm not hearing nobody say nothing. And they're not thinking about your little tight feelings because they're trying to get you in the kingdom. Their job is to get you in the kingdom, not to pamper you. Your real parents say, what you got on? Take that mess off. What's that naked junk you got on? Here go your foster parent. Just keep till you can do better. I know it's all right, baby. Just keep on coming. God loves you. I know little dress is a little short, but that's all right. Your real parents said, go home. Go home right now and put some clothes on. I don't care if you got to find some overalls. Put that on and come on back in here. And then I want you to get back on the altar, because for you to walk in here this Sunday morning with that on, something going on in your spirit that ain't right. And you need to be purified. See, y'all, what kind of generation are we living in? You can't take nothing. We the most, you know what I don't understand? We speak in more tongues than any generation that ever hit the church. Roll into you can't go out of town and preach. What you mean I can't go out of town? What you mean I can't go? God come. What happened to your tongues? We're the most sensitive people. Oh God, we are so sensitive, easy to cry, easy to get our feelings hurt. I ain't coming back. I don't like him. I don't like this church. I don't like. Because my pastor, he better get his stuff together. He better not talk to me like that. This Bible said that we ought to be submissive not only to those who are kind and reasonable, but we are also to submit to those who are surely overbearing, unjust, and crooked. I ain't gonna stay there. I ain't staying here. I ain't gonna stay at this church. Look at what he doing. I saw him. I heard what he said. Hey, sit yourself down according to this. Because if God sent you to that ministry, you are to submit. You know why? Because you learn just as much from your spiritual fathers from what they do right than what they do wrong. You learn from them what they do wrong also, because God's going to teach you what not to do. Only your parents, your father and mother in the gospel will speak truth to you. Compliments don't get you to your next level. The last time that David came up on Saul, took his spear, he said, God forbid that I would touch God's anointed. Wait, look at this. He was still able to say he was God's anointed, though he threw javelins at him. But I want to tell you something. Donnie, I didn't see this until after I read down. David was an armor bearer. David was a soldier. But when David yelled out to Saul's armor bearers and said, you ought to die for not covering the man of God, the Bible said, and Saul heard David's voice, and he said, my son. He started out as an armor bearer. He ended up a soldier. But where God was trying to get him to was sonship. The Bible said that Jesus got in the Garden of Gethsemane and he agonized at his Father's will. Your sonship cannot be proven until you walk through a state of agonizing with your leadership.